welcome back, everybody, to The Land of Tales presents Curse of Strahd, a Wizards of the Coast adventure, and not the bit that just keeps on giving that I wrote it. I didn't. Please don't listen to any of these fabulous characters. Say hi, fabulous characters.
Hi, fabulous characters.
We are here for the last time together. Not forever, but playing these characters most likely. So, welcome back. Here we go. Sophia Adun as Bifa Yerki. Gabriel Preston as Egbert Allwhite. Frank Pecoraro as Dick the Duck Malarkey. Alex O'Leary as Maze. I'm not going to say the full name, not even today. And Mia Rocchio as Agnes Mayfeather. Woo! And the crowd goes wild. Welcome back. Last week, our heroes investigating Castle Ravenloft found the heart of sorrows. Why is it named this? We don't know. Nobody did that research. We didn't have time. As we come to a close on our adventure, as our fabulous heroes destroyed the heart by fighting off the things that were summoned and also jumping on the heart and therefore casting Thunderwave, which destroyed not only that but also the chains above it. But somehow Bifa Yerki did not perish as the massive crystalline heart shattered at the bottom of the pit, leaving everyone in darkness, except it didn't really, because we've got quite a few people who can either see in the dark or have found some fascinating artifacts that will help us along, hopefully, in our quest to defeat Strahd himself. At the end of the battle, kind of in darkness, a portal opened and a small, insane wizard popped through and said to you all, "What took you so long?" And you hear a devastating scream on the other end. You are wrenched through and find yourselves here. Shout out one more time, Stephen Peterson, for this killer map and tokens, but also shout out Soph for these killer illustrations. Boom, boom, boom. You are here with Mord, Bifa, Agnes, Egbert, Maze, and Dick. You hear screaming. You see before you a stretch of stone, a curtain of red energy with some sort of situation there in the middle, two statues, one on either side, and a figure directly in the middle, a large golden figurine. What would you all like to do? I will remind you that there is actively screaming happening from somewhere you cannot see.
Can I quickly use the idol to heal Bifa?
You have done that already today.
Oh, I suppose I have.
Let me just triple check. This is about to be a crunchy episode, everybody. Lots gonna go on.
It was technically 3 weeks ago, Doobie, not today. So
I also talked about the potential of using lay on hands on Bifa.
So you are welcome to do this. I think we're probably going to go into initiative unless anyone has a way of making that not happen.
Where's the little wizard man?
Little wizard man is right next to you. Mord looks ready to go. Mord's like, we must move.
Mord, what is happening? Who's screaming? Did you come to heal me? If one of you wanted to heal me, I'd be very happy and appreciative because I'm doing bad. But who's screaming? Mord, who's screaming?
I don't. Yelling out the one he's been chasing. The The one that he's
Serena?
chasing. Yes.
Serena?
Irina. Yes. Yes.
Well, that's bad. We should go get her.
Yes,
We
probably. Most likely. Yes.
Well,
I am standing right next to Bifa, so I put my hand on her shoulder and say, "Yes, dear, all in due time. We have to get you a little better before we can move forward."
thank you so much.
What
does...
So sorry, real quick, Dick, go ahead and make a luck check for me. You are looking for a high number here.
So in other game systems, rolling a 1 is a good thing.
Sure.
So,
We're not playing those.
but you wrote this game.
I didn't. I didn't write it. I didn't invent the system.
Well, we got it out now. We got it out. It's out.
Unfortunately, your idol resets at the beginning of each dawn, but you're not there yet.
Got it.
So sorry. So you cannot use that cure wounds anymore. That one's gone. But Agnes, you are welcome to use your lay on hands.
Yeah, I did that when I touched Bifa's shoulder. Do I have to roll for that, Doobie?
No, that just happens.
Okay, does she get 10?
How many levels of paladin do you have?
Level 2.
So yes, 10.
Maybe you do 9 and keep one in the pocket.
I do still have my lemon drops that are 1 each.
2 questions, Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know what time?
Sorry, what's up?
Do we know what time it is?
Do you know what time it is? I think with a natural 1, you do not know what time it is.
Okay. And 2, can I stealth?
Sure. Yeah. You want to just try to hide in the shadows?
Yes.
Great. Go ahead and give me a hide check. I'll say everyone can do one thing before initiative is going to start. So you stepped out. Agnes, you used lay on hands. Dick, you used or are currently using a hide action, and then Bifa, Maze, Egbert, anyone want to do anything?
I am checking.
I'm ready to rock.
Great.
I'm ready to die.
If any of my students are watching, I usually don't try to kill my characters. I am this time, but usually that doesn't happen.
Got a 26.
Jeez Louise. Okay, you are hidden for sure.
Dick disappears in a cloud of tentacles and black smoke.
I don't think, Doobie, there's anything I want to do.
Okay.
Yet.
Please.
Great.
Okay.
Okay, so I need everyone to roll initiative.
Initiative.
And give me 30 seconds while I look up this guy's initiative. Mord is going to do something really quick. You see that really cute little hound pops out right in front of Mord.
A doggo? A little puppy?
Yes. Okay. Hit me with your initiatives, please.
Bifa got a dirty 20 initiative, but doesn't care because she's too excited about this dog.
Sure. Yep. Absolutely. Dick, what did you get?
19.
Great. Agnes?
Dirty 20.
Stunning. I have to roll for Mord. Not Doobie showing up to play D&D without any dice out. What's happening? Who am I?
I know that.
Ah! Don't use my full government name. Alright, so that's... Somebody already does. Like 3 people in the chat use my government name, in fact. Egbert, what did you get?
16.
Okay, and Maze?
16.
Great. Agnes, what's your dexterity modifier?
+1.
And Bifa, what's yours?
You'll never guess. It's +1.
Great. Do you two want to rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first?
I want to. Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Again.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right. This is how things are settled here. It should have just been a roll off, but here we are. What are we gonna do? It's the end of a day.
All I want is rolling.
I think Maze has a higher dex. Dun, dun, dun. This game is really hard. It has a lot of rules. And I only know so many of them. I used to know so many things. But not today, everybody. Not today.
Doobie, you are all-knowing.
Ha! Hilarious. Don't perpetuate that rumor. Alrighty then. You all hear from where you are the screaming stop abruptly.
Well, that's not good.
Great. Great. And Bifa, you are up next.
Okay, so we can see. We can see this. Can you describe the thing in the middle again, Doobie? I'm so sorry. Was it a person or was it a statue?
Oh, the thing in the middle is a statue. It's like a bronzed statue.
So we don't see any enemies currently. We just hear, well, no screaming now.
You can't see past this red line, which is like a red energy curtain situation.
I see. Thank you. Okay. Well, we should probably figure out how to go through that or break it. I would like to... Can I perceive anything that would give me any indication of... What I'm looking for is, like, for lack of a better way to put it, the plug, so I can unplug power outlet for this energy field, or something to mess with the environment.
Yeah, choose either investigation or arcana. You let me know which one.
Okay. Investigation or arcana, you see. Arcana, investigation. I will do a arcana, which would be 17.
17, you think you might need a dispel magic to make this work.
Agnetha, do you have dispel magic or just the curse?
Yes. Thank you, Bifa, for this question. Just the curse. However... Oh, no. No.
Bifa, I need you to make a luck check, please.
Eight.
Cool.
Doesn't
Doesn't seem like anyone has that you could. You also don't know what it does, so.
Mm-mm. Okay. Team huddle. Here's the thing. I want to grab Irina and get her away from here. I also don't want to go through that because it might be like Big Bug Zapper if you know where it zaps us and we are dead.
Oh,
You got the idea, Agnes?
sorry. I could bring out Hector. Maybe you'll know.
If God will allow you to do that on my turn, I would love it, personally.
That will have to be an action on your turn. And in fact, again, your turns are 6 seconds long, so I am going to need you to decide what you would like to do, please.
And casting Bardic is an action or a bonus action?
Bonus action. You can give whoever you would like a bonus, a Bardic.
I will give Maze a Bardic. Okay, Maze. You still have that rope?
I do.
I'm gonna grab the rope from Maze. Hold on to your end of it, please. I grab the other end, and as I tie it around my waist, I'm going to run into place and cast slow on whatever I find.
You're going to run into the red curtain?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what else to do. I'm panicking.
Great. Bifa, do you have dark vision?
No, I don't think I do. Hold on. Please hold. I think this is the one time I don't have
I
it.
don't think you have it. Weirdly enough, not a whole lot of people have dark vision in this campaign, which is a hilarious turn of fate.
I don't have this.
You step through and are in like pitch black. Go ahead and make an perception check with disadvantage.
Perception with disadvantage. Okay. I will yell back to my friends on the other side of the curtain. It's dark as shit in here.
You guys cannot hear anything.
Good.
Well, one of them was natural. Wait.
Bifa, is that the best idea?
You
I'm
cannot
already in
hear
there.
Agnes.
I like shot that as Bifa was.
As my little foot disappears.
Yeah,
I am tethered to Maze for whatever that's worth. But 9. Of a luck check, you said? What did you say?
Perception?
Oh wait, let me add my addies. Add stuff.
the addies.
Perception. 12.
You... Hold on. You don't hear anything. You don't hear anything.
Okay.
Are you trying to take a step? You've only taken one step. So are you trying to take a step back, or what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to cast flow on everything in there.
Please triple check about slow and if you need to see the targets.
Nope, just within range.
What is the range?
120 feet.
From yourself.
Alter, blah, blah, 40-foot cube within range. Okay. Yeah, 6 creatures of your choice in a 40-foot cube within range, the range being 120 feet.
Okay. Okay. So, roll a d4 for me.
A D4?
A d4. For those of you at home being like, what's going on? I can't tell you yet.
No one knows.
No one knows. It's a secret on purpose.
We don't know.
If you will allow me to cast spell or cast slow and run away, I happily will. But that feels a bit greedy. Did you say D8?
You know, Doobie.
A d4, please.
Well, thank you.
You don't have to rub it in.
I'm terrified.
I got one.
Okay. Okay.
Will you allow me to run back out or no?
Yeah, you have
I
movement.
fully
I
sick.
need you
Okay.
now. I need you to make an actual luck check, though.
Oh no.
Didn't I do that?
It's
I mean,
gonna
I
be
would
good.
eat again.
It's
This
gonna
is
be
for a
great.
different thing now.
I'm so stressed out.
Okay, it's not good, but I do have the lucky feat, which means I can re-roll that, right?
Sure. Is that
And I have 3 uses of those?
you got 3 uses
that-
of it, so that's very much up to you. If you want to use that right now, it's. I will give you nothing. I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna re-roll.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a 4.
Okay. You go to step out. I need you to make an athletics check with disadvantage, please.
This is why I hate being first in initiative.
Yes, I'm so sorry.
It's really stressful.
So stressful.
Might be too late to mention, but you can always postpone your turn.
Yeah, I think it's a little late. Thanks. Thanks a lot.
That's not happening right now.
I'm sorry, you said a what? What disadvantage?
Athletics.
Disadvantage? Athletics with advantage.
With disadvantage. DC 22.
Extra advantage.
No.
What does that
I
say?
That's so generous of you to give Soph.
I know.
That
It really
would
is
be
nice
super
of you.
generous of me, but I don't feel in a generous mood today.
See, here's the thing. You said 22 is the AC? Or the
Yes.
whatever. Athletics, come back.
It's not nice to project your moods onto your friends, to me.
And you're not my friends in this current moment.
Even with advantage. Or just even if I were to roll with advantage. She does not make it. We gotta I already forgot. It was low.
Bifa, you feel a clawed hand on your neck. And that's Bifa's turn. And Agnes, you're up.
Okay, well, I look to my friends on my either side of me. Well, she just did that now, didn't she? She's gone, we don't know where she is. Okay, well, I simply...
I'm still tethered to Maze, just for the record.
Hector?
You're gonna cast Identify?
Yeah.
Hector!
Okay. Alright! What is it you need now?
Oh, good on you, old chap. Thank you for joining us. I hope you've been having a nice time doing whatever it is you do when you're not here. I need to know what that is. And Agnes points at the red line.
I really hate to be this guy. Identify has a range of touch.
Great. I strut full-legged over to the line, and I tap it. Like, what do you mean by touch?
You have to touch it.
With my skin?
Yup.
My skin.
Hector, this is
What?
what are the rules?
I don't make the rules. I just exist. I'm not even really a guy. I'm just kind of a voice in your
Don't talk
head.
about yourself like that, Hector.
It's
Fine.
true.
Beaver, if you can hear me right now, we're talking about this later. And I, touch my finger ever so slightly onto the red line.
Great. Please make a luck check for me, Agnes.
For sure. That's a 19, baby, on the die.
Well, God bless.
You see something is weird is happening with Mord. So Mord looks like he's shut down
Maud? Maud? Maud, hello? Maud, you look adrift.
He does not respond to you.
Hector, what's happening? I'm touching the line. Tell me what this is.
Okay, so, Bifa, you get poked in the back by Agnes. Agnes, you poke something semi-squishy on the other side. And Hector goes, well, unfortunately, I don't know what this is. You're not really touching anything. It's just kind of... Well, that's Bifa.
What do you mean? The line?
Bifa Yerky, a bard who did like Strahd and now does.
Yes, Hector, please get on with it, old man. And I poke the line repeatedly.
You just keep poking Bifa.
Are you telling me
I assume it's related to the clawed hand on my neck, and I'm just like, this is weird.
It's weird for sure.
This is very strange.
I would like to reach through and grab Bifa.
You have used an action to cast Identify. You can move in with Bifa, or you can stay where you are. I'm pretty sure those are the things that you can do right now. Sorry, buddy. Would you like to step through?
It's a good question.
Agnes doesn't have a whole lot of time to make that decision. Just for you.
She goes.
Great. I have to move
Well-
off the screen.
Only one thing to be done. And I stand up, take my umbrella, and jump through the line.
Great. You are somewhere else.
Be with me.
You can see.
Yeah, you have double sight.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
You
goodness.
can see.
Yep. Is my trophy of Raven shiny Raven stick, pokey Raven metal guy, is that an action?
Is that an action?
Like using that?
No. Wait.
Can
yes. Yes, it is an action. So
Okay,
sorry.
okay. Great, thank you.
Agnes, you see Bifa. You see Bifa with a horrifying creature standing in front of her with a hand around her throat. And you see in this room a coffin. That is going to be your turn. Give me my horrifying creature. Roll 20, please.
Agnes, is that you? It's dark as shit in here.
Biva,
Wow.
you could have consulted the group before launching yourself into the abyss.
I did, but God told me I was taking too long.
I didn't realize you were spiritual, Biva.
You two are over
I'm
there.
really not. That's why a lot of this is weird for me. I'm not used to it. Let's talk about it later. I have questions.
I too have questions. We should have another one of those braiding hair parties. I forget what you
Oh,
called
I love this.
Okay.
As I'm being choked out.
Those two,
Oh, yeah, let's break my hair.
all right, those two fade into the background because they're gone now. Dick, you're up.
Can I? What of my economy would it cost to do an Arcana check on Mord?
Pretty a lot. I think it would take your action.
I mean, I think I know what's going on, but I'm not sure if I can be sure. Can I ask like an observational question, or is that going to also?
No, you can ask. Trying to get like a full read on Mord is going to be quite difficult.
Did I notice him kind of fall into the stupor when the dog came out?
You noticed him go into a stupor when Agnes kept casting Identify.
Oh no. Oh, that's not great. Yeah, we'll burn Arcana. Come on. Okay. And because this feels important, we're going to preemptively. Ooh, shit! That was unhelpful.
Oh no.
16, 7, it's 23.
23. Dick, you look over at Mord, who the only word that's coming to mind for you is like rebooting. Mord seems to be gaining access to something that he hadn't had. It doesn't seem like a bad thing. Seems like if you letting Mord cook sounds like a good idea.
Let him cook. Dick will look to Maze and Egbert and say, you might need to carry him. I'm not sure how long he'll be like that, but I think he's good. Let him cook, as the kids say. I don't know if the kids say that. It's probably not a 1950s thing, but I came up with it now, and I will be accredited with it for the rest of eternity. And he is going to sprint through the red dealio.
Okay. You sprint right through. Can you see in the dark?
No.
You are plunged into darkness.
I do have a bonus action. Am I still stealthed or no?
You can make another stealth check as you move through here.
We will make another stealth check as we move through here. That's really good. It's 27.
27. With a 27, you blend right into the background. You still can't see anything.
All good.
You haven't... no, you used your action. You're here.
Nope.
Great. Okay. Stunning, and we are back with Maze.
I kind of look after everybody and then at the rope in one hand and the sun sword in my other hand and Mord and kind of go and scoop him up with the rope hand and run after everyone.
Stunning. You're just running through?
Yeah.
Okay. Great. You have the sun sword, so suddenly you can see everything. Should have known.
All of us are just Maze.
Gone immediately. Hey, Egbert, are you also gonna go?
Yeah.
Great. Just so I don't have to keep moving everybody's tokens.
You get a free movement, Egbert.
No.
It's free.
No, it's not free.
The best things in life.
That's true, but that's
Much
not what's
like this
happening.
movie.
All right.
I was going
I
to
mean,
say
can we all...
that I was sorry for immediately dispelling that darkness with the sun sword, but I'm not, because you're trying to kill us.
That's true. And I told you as such. We all talked about it. Okay, so y'all are on the staircase because you can't super move. Maze, You can make an athletics check to try to move through your companions. Or acrobatics, whatever floats your boat.
23, please.
23. Great. Yeah, you move straight through, I would assume, to the other side of the creature who's got a hand on Soph.
Yep, for sure.
All right. Do your thing.
Okay, I'm gonna plop Mord down, drop the rope, and attack, I guess.
Oh, you brought Mord with you?
Yeah, he was under my arm.
Stupid.
Scooped him up.
Okay. Let me go get Mord.
Hang on.
Did the dog come through?
The dog follows Mord.
Precious.
This is going to be so annoying to do in reverse.
Is the creature undead? Yay or nay?
Undead.
That is 10. Wait, sorry. Hang on. I rolled wrong. I rolled the wrong dice. Ooh, that's a 2 to attack.
A 2 to attack?
Was this creature affected by slow when I cast it?
Was this affected by slow when you cast it?
I don't know if that actually matters here or not.
No,
I think
this is not.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Wait, no, it was not affected, or no, it doesn't matter either way.
No, this is not what was affected.
Okay.
Okay. Great. Maze, you only took one of your attacks?
Yeah.
Great. You have 2.
I do have 2. And that's a 19 to attack.
Nightmare. Okay, great.
Champion, though, too, right? You crit on 19s?
Yeah.
Oh, hate to see that. Great.
Or
all right.
no less.
Sure, why not?
And that is 12 for the sun sword damage.
12 for the sun sword damage. That's not good for me. So that's gonna be 24. Rough times. Okay. That's some damage from Maze.
Yes, Maze.
How much damage?
24.
Ooh. Maybe like 36?
Maybe like 24.
48?
48?
Definitely no. But it's nice to know that you all know math. Great. Okay. Egbert.
Ooh, Doobie's mean today. I love it.
Yeah, your grandmother said be kind in the chat, okay?
Did she really?
Brutal.
Yes, she says, Danielle, be kind.
Meme, I can't
Oh,
see you right
Danielle,
now.
be
I'm
kind.
sorry.
Thank you, Meme.
Thank
you
you,
for
Meme.
having our back,
We
We
Meme.
love you, Meme.
Oh my god. Egbert,
This
what do
is
you
a
want to
Meme
do?
Stand podcast.
I'm gonna go through the red line.
Yep.
And see something grabbing Bifa and freak out. It's undead, you say?
Yeah.
Freak out.
Yeah. I'm gonna go into a rage.
Great. Egbert, you feel your rage take over, but I don't know. It's starting to feel a little different.
Oh no.
Your rage takes over, but you're not like, you don't like get lost in it this time. You haven't gone full Hulk. You're like smart Banner. which is
Fascinating.
a reference that I don't know that anyone here understands, but it's a good one.
Okay. Then in that case, I think I, with some precision, attempt to whack the creature's hand off of Beefa's shoulder.
Sure. So are you focused more on doing damage or more on like getting this thing to let go of Bifa?
Getting this thing to let go of Beefa.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you make an opposed athletics check.
If you just cut off its arm, it's like 2 birds with a stone, you know?
You are in a rage, so you get to do this with advantage.
Sweet. Ooh, that's a 7.
They got a natural 15 and they add a bunch, so it unfortunately is not gonna do it. But you have another attack, if you want to try that again.
Seeing that my attempt has failed, I go for the head on the backswing. Fuck.
Are you just like doing damage now?
Yeah.
Great, yeah.
But that's an 8 to hit.
An 8 to hit. You hoist your axe book up, the tome of Strahd like lashed to it, and you watch this creature's like eyes fill with fury and turn on you. Everyone can see now, so everyone can go ahead and make an insight check here.
Oh dear.
Insight or perception. Let me know which one it is you're doing.
That is a nat 20.
Woo!
Did you roll
Get
insight
in.
or perception, Mace?
Insight.
Great.
Can it be investigation?
No.
Dirty 20, dude. Insight.
Insight. Great.
I'll do perception and have a dirty 20.
Great. Perception. Anyone who beat a 20 can see 2 more of these creatures.
Mm-mm.
I can see 2 more of these creatures.
Down in these little niches.
Oh no.
Anyone who got the nat 20 insight?
Me.
Rage.
Nat 20 insight or dirty 20 insight, right, from Agnes?
Bifa, yeah.
You
do.
beat.
I got a 4.
Oh, great. Never mind. Just kidding. Bifa.
No, dirty 20.
I don't see anything.
Bifa, you see like shredded garments on these figures that look like they were like, the closer you look, the more you're like, oh, these women helped like stitch these things back together for one another. But you're looking at 3 creatures in bridal gowns. Maze, with that insight check, you know 3 things. Mord's about to come back online. These creatures are certainly Strahd's undead wives. And 3, that your big problem is not currently in this room. What you were hearing is not here inside this room.
What, hearing?
The screams that brought you here, that got cut off, were not coming from this room. Egbert's in a rage. Mord is up next. Mord just needs to not roll a 5 or lower. He gets a 4. Oh, but his little dog can help him. He gets a 5, but that's okay, because that's exactly what he needed. You see Mord's eyes blink. He looks around. All of that, like, goofy, fun energy is gone. And you're getting a very different vibe from the creature that stands before you now. Mord, like, straightens up. You see his clothes kind of knit themselves back together. He looks at you all and goes, All right. Is he dead yet?
No. Whoever he is, no.
Strahd. Yes. Count
Nope.
Strahd. Okay. All right. What was that curtain in the other room? That was... Okay. We need to go dispel that. Do you know how to kill him?
Well, we have a lot of tools at our disposal. We have a sun sword. We have this thing that I am slowly trying to understand. It has something to do with the ravens. And it also makes a lot of sunlight. And I believe that collectively we have acquired what we need to get rid of this unbelievably pompous waste of space.
He says, everybody get down. Everybody ducks.
Mm-hmm.
Shoots firebolt out in front of him. Definitely hits. I'm going to just roll this damage in front of the board for funsies. That's going to be... $28 points of damage. Obliterates the creature in front of you. Without breaking a sweat. You don't see anything about that looked overwhelming to him. That creature is gone.
Get it, Mord. Okie dokie.
Who is Mord?
I think we need to go back.
He looks at you all and says, now, and turns and leaves.
Wait for us.
Mort says no.
Great. Mord steps right on through. And is going to... Can he do this right now? No, he cannot. He steps right back through. And then I need to make... Ooh, that's bad. Okay. Back to the top. He's going to give these two movement, and we're going to take 2 attacks. We're going to take an attack on Bifa. We're going to take an attack on Maze. It's a natural 2 for Bifa. And then that's going to hit Maze. Maze, I do need you to make oh no, you don't make anything. Maze, you're gonna go ahead and take 6 piercing damage plus 8 necrotic damage. Your hit point max is reduced by 8.
I knew it.
As she sinks her teeth into your neck. And it looks like she herself is getting a bit stronger. Great. That's that turn. Bifa, you are next.
Okie dokie. So we are still in, and Ward told us to go out with him.
Mm-hmm.
I will try to follow him.
Great. You appear back in where you started.
Sick. Is there any Mord? First of all, you look great. I don't know what you did. That was cool. 2, I like your dog. Can I pet it? 3, no? Okay, I won't do that. 3, what is happening? How do we turn off this curtain of weird energy?
We need to dispel it. I I'm having a hard time accessing that right now. Do you mind if I try something really quick?
Yeah, go for it, more.
You see like a spark of blue energy on his fingertip, and he goes to put it against your sternum. Do you let him?
Yeah.
He steals one of your spell slots and launches a dispel magic out in front of you.
That was cool, Mord.
Mord goes, thank you. Alrighty.
What's your dog's name?
Dog?
The dog. Oh, did you not see the dog? The dog. Did it follow him out?
His name is Dog.
Oh,
He's a
that's
dog.
cute. No, that makes sense. I named my guitar, so yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
Sure.
Does him using my Zappy Zap count as my action?
It's gonna count as your action.
You know. Thanks, Mord.
Yes, let's get him.
Can I pet your dog with my mage hand? Vita's really stoked about this dog. Can I pet with mage hand?
He says, no, don't touch the dog.
Okay, I won't do it.
Bifa, I think the only thing you can do right now is give Mord Bardic Inspiration if you want to.
The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. I'm going to save it for my compatriots.
Alrighty. Agnes, you're up. Are you on?
You are muted, Agnes.
Thank you, yes. Can I tell how Maze is doing?
Maze got bit, but Maze looks... Well, Maze, what are your hit points at right now?
I'm at 31 of 57.
Okay, Maze looks fine. Like, a little beat up, but okay.
Been way worse.
I just say, I'll see you all on the other side, and I launch back through.
Great. You launch back through, you see the curtain that was there is gone now.
Okay.
And you see that the space that you are in is like extends to an end, and you see it like drops off.
Okay. I do have divine sense. I can sense any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet. Do I sense anything?
You don't sense anything within 60 feet of you, but you just know who's down there.
Okay. And which direction is that?
Straight ahead.
Okay, I look at Mort and I say, well, it's time.
Yes.
And I walk forward. I mean, he knows we're here, right? I say to Mort.
Mort looks at you and goes, probably. I would assume.
Agnes is trying to decide if it's better to, like, prepare and light up her Raven situation now, or...
Agnes is, you know what I mean, like mid battle. Like, this is all happening very quickly. So
Yeah.
I think it's whatever you think Agnes would do, like, right in that moment.
I think she's, like, running forward and lights up her... connects with her Raven...
Great.
with her Raven.
I'm not going to let you use it unless you know the name. I'm going to take it back.
Badge of the Ravens.
No. Holy symbol of Ravenkind. I'm going to do a super cut of how many times I said this one.
Nia, write it down. Write it down right now.
But I think Agnes just doesn't care.
Agnes is avoiding knowledge.
If Agnes is actively avoiding You know what I mean? Like, it's attuned to you. It's not.
Holy symbol of Ravenkind,
Thank you.
come to me. Be one with me.
Okay. Roll a d4, please.
It's happening, it's happening, it's happening. That's 4, baby.
What do you want to happen when you raise it up? What are you hoping? You hoping for some time? You're hoping for some damage? You're hoping for... Yeah, what do you think? Time or damage?
Time meaning what?
I'm not going to tell you.
Time is fake.
You know what I mean? Well, only one way to decide.
That's true.
Yeah, odds is time. That's a 9. Time.
Time. You hold it up and you hear a cackle from down below as whatever it is you're warding against saves against this effect. You get right to the edge, Agnes, but I will tell you what that looks like in a minute. But what you see below you horrifies you to your soul. Dun 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 dun. Dick, that's you.
Running back where I came from.
Yep.
And I see the same thing Agnes sees, presumably.
You will need to use the rest of your movement to get to the edge of where you are.
All right, we will get on up to that edge, and we will continue to be stealthed.
Okay, I will need, please, a stealth check as you move through this new space. Or not new space,
Well, you know what's kind of happening here are some things. Let me just double check to see what I can do about those things. Sorry to take your time. Please hold.
but you're ugly.
Hold. Hold.
Hold!
Oh, Jesus. Okay. I think it's 34.
34 to hide? Did you get a natural 20?
17 plus 11 plus 6 for my push die.
Nightmare. Yeah, you are invisible. Nobody can see you. Agnes can't see you, and you're standing right next to her.
Just a shifting shadow on the floor. Just.
Oh, I wish Dick was here. You would know just what to do.
Y'all haven't seen me since we got in here.
Yeah, where did he go? I wonder. Do you think he turned into Mord's dog? We haven't seen him since the dog got here.
I will hold my attack action in case I see something like, I don't know, a Strahd von Zarovich.
As you get to the edge of this platform that you are on, you see below you there is a stone dais in the dead center of the room below you. On top is tied Irina, unconscious and bleeding, and Strahd is standing over her, continuing to suck the blood from her body.
Can I hit him?
You used bonus action, hide, and movement, so yeah, you got an action.
Okay, we're gonna hit him.
Sure.
We're hidden, so we get advantage, right?
You do get advantage not only because of being right next to Agnes, but because you are above.
Oh.
Here we go, everybody.
Oh, if only I was a champion fighter, because I would crit.
Ooh,
But that is
heartbreaking.
19 plus 8, so 27.
27 points of what kind of damage?
Oh, that's 27 to hit.
27 to hit does hit.
Okay. we are sneak attacking.
Great.
Big dice. Um, 18 plus 5, 23 points of psychic damage.
23 points of psychic damage.
Yes.
That's very good.
That's hot.
Okay. Yeah. He'd, make a persuasion check with advantage, please.
Persuasion check with advantage, please.
Or intimidation. Whichever one you'd be leaning into.
They're both +1, and I just rolled another 19. So that's a dirty 20, I guess, intimidation.
He rips his fangs from her neck, looks up at you like blood dripping, eyes totally black. Every time you've seen Strahd thus far, he's been very put together. He's had this air of like authority about him. Something about where you are right now is driving the, and like what is happening, what you have just walked into is like, he is feral. He looks up at you and just like growls low and deep in his throat. Everybody get down. All right. That's you.
You're like a bad haircut. You just keep getting worse every time I look at you.
Ah! He's so mad. All right. Next up is Maze.
Is this vampire wife still attached to me?
Yep.
Great. I want to stab her with the sun sword.
Great. Yep. Go right ahead.
Do I still have advantage from Bardic?
You don't get advantage. Bardic lets you add, I believe at this point it's a D8 for Bifa.
Dang. Okay.
Bifa.
16 to stab, and I assume that hits.
It
I assume that.
it does hit. It does.
Sick. Okay, so 12 damage.
Which is 24. Looks bad.
Great. I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
One more time.
One more time.
Okay. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
$14 damage.
14 damage to 28. 28 plus 24 is
A lot.
54, 64.
That's a lot.
64 points of radiant damage.
Yeah.
Is bad. She looks really, really bad.
Like I can shove her off of me and go and leave.
You can probably shove her off of you. She's gonna like take an attack of opportunity when you try to leave.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Great. She misses.
Great.
Maze appears on the other side of the curtain, and Maze, you can use your movement to get down with Agnes and Dick at the edge there.
Stunning. That is my plan.
Great. That is you. Get out of here. Okay. Maze is there. Egbert, you are up.
Everybody else is on the other side, yes?
Correct. There are two monsters in front of you.
Oh no.
I think my newfound clarity has allowed me to perhaps conquer what has been my greatest fear this whole time, which is that I'll lose control of myself and die fighting monsters. I guess that's my second greatest fear. I think I just flee.
Okay. You
Follow my friends.
you appear on the other side, back with Bifa on this side of the curtain.
As I come to the curtain, I'm like, still in a rage.
Egbert, you good, bro?
I am good. I am good. For the
Are you
first
having
time,
like
maybe.
barbarian puberty or something? What's happening to you?
I don't know. I don't want to question it.
Cool. Good, great.
Egbert, you are here. You can use your movement. I mean, you're much faster than everybody else, so I think you have the speed. It's like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And what's your speed right now?
I have not used on agility, so she's regular.
Yeah. So you could close with Strahd if you wanted to.
Yeah. I do want to.
Drop the people's elbow.
Okay.
That's right. Egbert, embrace who you are.
Egbert, you close with Strahd. Go ahead and make your attacks.
Possible?
Ooh, 8 to hit.
28 to hit.
38 did?
Said 8 altogether. What'd you do? Roll on the dice.
A 3.
You had more than +5, love. You had +4, +5, and then plus your proficiency bonus.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
9, 13. Math.
I think you had like plus at least 11, if not 13.
Good lord.
Plus 13
Jeez.
plus 6, so 16? 16 hit?
16 does hit.
Ah.
And you're
Oh,
hitting
that's
him
a
with
nice-
his own book?
With his own book.
Okay.
Ooh, hot.
Ooh.
Spicy.
Okay, go ahead and roll that damage.
That's a 19. Wait, 19 on the die.
Okay. That'll do it. That hits.
Oh, great.
So that's 2 hits, or you rolled 9 for damage?
No, I rolled 19 for damage, plus it's 24. 27 damage.
27 damage. Who hit him before? Dick with psychic damage. Okay. So 24 plus 27 is 51. You hit him. He looks... You've seen a lot of monsters in your time, Egbert. This is like every ounce of humanity is gone, and all you see is just like animal rage, this like ancient deep horror in front of you. That's gonna be your turn. Mord is going to... Oh, Mord, look at you pulling your shit together. Where are we going, Mord? What are we up to? What do you want to do?
Oh, I want to win the encounter and kill Strahd in a single blow.
That sounds great, Mord. Thank you.
Definitely not what's going to happen. But you see Mord really, really focus, and you see his eyes start to like glow with some power, and Mord's going to come down here. The Hound is going to jump right on down and try to bite Strahd. Where's my spells? Where are my spells? And you see a large, very large spectral hand. appears in front of Strahd and is going to just try to smack him silly. Just absolutely smack him. And is going to miss twice. But now there's a big hand.
Hilarious.
This is my favorite spell in the universe.
What is it?
3D hand?
It's a 3D hand. It's a 3D animated hand.
That's very cool.
It rules. This spell is called Bigby's Hand, and it is just one large hand. And what does it do? It does whatever a hand does. It can smack you, it can punch you, it can pick you up and put you somewhere else. It's the dumbest spell, and I love it so much.
Isn't it basically Mage Hand, but can actually do more than 5 pounds?
It's better Mage Hand for sure. It can lift a lot more than 5 pounds.
That's what
Irina continues to bleed out on the table.
Oh.
Okay, everybody. Hold on to your butts.
But my nails are wet.
So just a heads up, you destroyed the heart, which is, just mechanically speaking, incredibly good for you guys.
Yeah.
You still don't know how exactly to kill this dude. But you see things starting to, like, tick back in Mord's brain. So... Oh...
And the cavern's, like, all sunlight right now, right?
The sword shines sunlight in a... Sorry. There's a lot of rules here, y'all. Sun sword...
Why did you write so many rules for this campaign?
One more
Yeah,
time.
maybe you might want to, for the second draft, look at that again.
Sure.
I can help you edit it.
15-foot radius and dim light for another 15 feet. So it's within a 30-foot radius, but unfortunately that is not... Maze is not close enough for that to be working right now.
Copy.
But yes, it's bright enough that you can see, and down below there are torches lit. And there also seems to be some sort of glowing from this, like, dais that Irina is shackled to.
Jimmy, I thought I lit up my symbol of Ravenkind, but is that not true because I went with time over?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a different thing.
Got it.
Okay. Egbert, I need you to please make a charisma saving throw.
No?
Not my strong suit.
No, we're not doing that.
4.
Okay. I need you to now make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Alright. You know I can't be charmed during a rage, right?
This is not charm.
Oh.
Also a 4.
Incredible. Your shadow rips from you, taking your rage with it. And you see behind you, Egbert, the personification of your rage, of this thing, this curse that overtakes you. Like, you don't feel the urge to kill Strahd in this moment. You don't feel that, like, all-encompassing, like, gonna take over you. You tell me how that feels. How does Egbert feel without that in him?
Absolutely terrified. Looking at Strahd, this animalistic rage bearing down on me. I just want to turn and run the other direction.
That is super fair. Okay. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Got my job. Sorry.
Melee weapon attack. So, what is your armor class, Egbert?
14.
Okay, so that is gonna hit. You're gonna take 3, 9, 10, 11 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
And your strength is reduced by 2.
No.
So you now have a 18 strength, not a 20, which brings all of your attacks down by 1. So instead of adding plus 13, it's going to be adding plus 12. But your damage will only be plus 4 now. Egbert, minus 2 strength.
That's bad.
It is not good, and that is just the lair action. Okay.
Okay.
Sun is enough. It's not. Okay. So we need 2d4. It's 1 and 1. So only 2 swarms appear. And then, oh no, everybody's kind of in a line together. 2 swarms of rats appear behind you all. And then I think Strahd's gonna take a step this way, taking hits from the hand, from Egbert, and from the dog. Egbert, do you feel like you would attack in this moment as Strahd steps away?
Attack of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would rally because I know that I have Sentinel, which means it could reduce Strahd's movements. He did nothing. So I'm like, okay, everything in me for one last push.
Great. You don't have advantage anymore, just a heads up.
Ooh.
Sorry, love.
But I love advantage.
I know.
Oh.
16 to hit.
16 hits.
Sweet.
So Strahd cannot move back.
Did you still take opportunity attacks from the other 2?
No, because Egbert rolled higher in initiative than them.
Fair enough.
So, nope.
Get over here.
You can do that.
21
21.
damage.
21 damage. Jeez.
Oh wait, no, -5.
Okay. So, still. 16?
16 damage, yeah.
16 damage. You smack him again. He's frozen in place. He should do a lot of other things, and he's not going to.
Ooh.
He is going to make a grapple attack. Which is gonna hit. And you're gonna take 1d8. So 8 plus 4, so you're gonna take 12 points of bludgeoning damage plus 14 necrotic damage.
Oh.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
How you doing?
I am gonna die.
How many hit points do you have left?
I have 19 left.
Okay.
Protect Egbert at all costs.
Oh, no.
So gonna roll to hit this bite. And that's a 2. He's going to use a legendary resistance.
Oh.
Oh no, that's only saving throw. That's only saving throw.
Okay.
So he has you in a grapple. He does not bite. You are being grappled by Strahd at the moment. That's 2 attacks. He called his little guys. I think that's all he can do for right now. And then you are grappled. He's going to hoist you up into the air 30 feet.
I beg your pardon.
Like a spider.
So Egbert, you are, he's like got you grappled, lifts you up into the air, and just, starts screaming, "Give it back! Give it back!" Bifa.
Does Bifa, I'm so sorry. Does Bifa understand what he's yelling about giving back?
Make an insight check.
Plus what?
Plus what?
Insight? Why has it got to be so tiny on my little page? I can't see it without my glasses.
I can't see anything without my glasses.
I really can't, you know? 17 insight.
17 insight. You think that he is referring to the, book.
Okay. Fascinating.
I'll say with the 17, also, Bifa, Strahd could have done a lot of insane shit right now and chose instead to just attack Egbert.
Okay. So he really wants that book. Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Right.
You take an extra 10 points of damage, Egbert, from the shadow. Continue, Bifa. Sorry.
Okay. I gotta have a little above table little chit chat with my guys. Okay. So here's what's in my brain. First thought was heal Irina. Then Egbert got wrecked. So next thought is healing word Egbert. If I can frickin' get to him 30 feet in the air. Third thought.
You can hit him. You can hit him with healing word because he's 30 feet in the air, bringing him like parallel with you.
Oh, I'm still up in the uppity.
Yes, you are. You'll have to move a little closer for this, but yes.
Sneak. Okay, my third thought was cast slow on Strahd. Frank, you look like you're trying to say something.
I don't know about that third option, but I do know that Strahd can pump out 20 plus damage, so unless you can heal Egbert for more than 20 damage, I'd suggest maybe healing Irina, and then you can heal Egbert when he goes down.
What was the third option, Soph?
Casting slow on Strahd.
Okay, so I had that thought too. I feel like we gotta delay him.
Don't we have a thing that specifically slows undead or paralyzes undead?
Yeah. Agnes's.
So maybe your
Your what?
even kind thing. It's just a lot of words, okay? So maybe you should hang on to that. Hang on to that.
Slow.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, we've got at least 2 votes now for healing Irina.
Okay, can I
Give me your thoughts.
clarify though, with my next turn, I think each thing I do with the raven thingy, I is in action. So I don't think I can light up the place and slow Strahd.
I mean, I'm planning on getting closer with the sword. I don't feel like sunlight should be your top priority right now.
Then I'll slow him down, baby.
Stunning.
Frankie, with your little
Lovely
nose,
teamwork.
stupid little nostrils. Okay, so I'm gonna go deal with Irina and then bullshit.
You don't even have to get down there if you want to just... Irina's within range. You can just cast Healing Word.
Sick. Okay, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Irina.
What level would you like to cast that at?
Let me dubs checky.
It's 1d4 per level.
It's really not bad though.
I will
It's because it's got
level-
a range.
spell level, whatever, level 2. I will level 2 it.
Okay, so that's 2d4 plus your charisma modifier,
Charisma.
which is plus 5.
It's a lot. I think it's more than that.
No.
You're right, it's not. Oh, I was thinking of my plus 10 performance situation. Okay. Okay. So I cast that on Irina. Do you want to roll that or do I roll that?
I can roll it if you want to. I've got the dice in front of me. That's a 4 plus a 2, 6 plus 5 is 11. Irina comes back.
Thank
You love
goodness, Irina. I give her the fastest, shittiest summary of the situation that I can. We went through a bug zapper. You were getting bitten. There were a lot of other vampire wives. I think
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna just
Great.
kill him.
top as off as they say. Don't hurt the dog. The dog's name is Dog. Okay, I think you know everything now. And then I will the bone, the big ass thigh bone, fancy golden thigh bone. I will pop that out and I'll yoo. Vampire Strahd, look, I have your sneaky little dog bone. Ooh la la. Do you want this as bad as you want your book? I wonder if the puppy wants this too. And I'll go to like start. I won't actually throw it, but I'll like start as if I'm gonna play fetch with Dog and his bone.
Strahd does not seem interested.
Damn. Okay, he likes the book more, is what we're finding out.
That brings us to Agnes. Agnetha, what are you gonna do?
Okay. Agnetha, for the first time ever, quiets her reaction. Looks at Strahd. Is Strahd still in his own?
He's 30 feet in the air holding Egbert, looking bloody and feral.
She mutters something about men as animals, and then connects with her cylindrical raven medallion, and looks directly at Strahd and slows him down.
Okay. That is gonna be plus 7. What is your spell save DC?
Million.
It's not 1 million.
2 million.
2 billion.
2 billion.
Spell save DC.
Should be the top of your spell page.
13.
13.
I just thought there was something. I thought there was something I had. And increased it, but I don't know. None of my paladin stuff increases that, right, Dewey?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
He saves against it.
Yeah, it does feel low. I feel like I haven't. Yeah, I don't know.
Your spell save DC is 8 plus your proficiency bonus, which is for you all 3 right now.
Mhm.
Spellcasting modifier.
So it's 11 plus your spellcasting modifier.
So your charisma plus.
Is 4.
So your spell save DC is 15.
15.
He still passes.
Okay, well, glad we clarified that.
Are you trying to move down into this space, or do you want to stay up on the platform?
He's up there, right?
He is flying. So,
Was that an action
yes.
to try to slow him? Wow. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else I can do. What is down below then? If he's flying,
Irina and the
and what?
dais that she's on.
How high in the air is the dais?
It's not in the air. It's on the floor.
Oh, okay.
It's like 6 feet tall.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, is she back to well-being?
Is she back to well-being? She's up at 11 hit points.
Okay. Can I get to her if I go down?
Yeah. You'll have to make an acrobatics check or athletics, but yes.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to go down there, give her a couple lemon drops and help fortify and support her down there.
Okay. Go ahead and make an acrobatics or athletics check, whatever you would like.
Okay. That's gonna be with my paladin, added paladin benefits. That is 18.
Great. You hop down without a problem. You get over here. You can give her 1 lemon drop.
You let me give 2 before.
When you have both of your things, but you don't.
Well.
You used an action already. It's supposed to be an action to take one.
Oh, well then you are very generous and
I
kind
know.
and just. I yell, Marina, and I toss her one.
She grabs it, takes it. That's I think we said a D6.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you want to roll it, or you want me to?
I roll. That's 5.
Great. She's got 16 hit points now, and she looks pissed. Great. That's Agnes. Dick, you're up. Oh, I'm sorry. At the end of Agnes's turn,
Don't you do that.
he is going to... Okay, that is going to hit. So, Egbert, you're taking 9 points of damage. Are you still up?
Certainly not. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Can I still? Is this the thing I could silvery barbs?
Yeah.
Silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs it is. So you're making him reroll. Egbert, what is your armor class?
14.
14. He adds +9. So he's going to reroll, but he needs 9 at least if on a 3 or lower he won't hit Egbert. That's a 3. I'm furious because the bite is 2 actions. So that was 2 legendary actions that he can't freaking use anymore.
Aha!
I'm drenched in sweat.
Yeah, that
That's
sounds correct.
too.
You owe me a dry cleaning, Gooby.
I don't have to do nothing. All right. Great. So that's Dick's turn.
I'm gonna pee my pants.
Pants or pee?
Nightmare people. You're nightmare
Sorry.
people.
What?
You're an actual nightmare in this moment right now, Doobie. You're playing an actual nightmare.
But tell me I'm a pretty one.
You're beautiful.
Gorgeous. You're stunning.
Terrible.
Nightmare. That's besides the point. That makes it worse.
Yes.
I guess
it makes
that's
it more
fair.
nightmarish.
Hey, Sophie,
What?
who did you give the advantage to?
Oh yeah, silvery
advan-
barbs. You get to give advantage.
Oh, I obviously to Dick.
Oh, thank you. That's so nice of you.
You're so welcome. I thought it went without saying.
So
I
thoughtful.
totally knew that's a thing that was happening.
Has Silvery Barb's done that the whole time?
Yes.
Mhm.
Silvery Barbs is probably one of the most broken spells in the game. Doobie's kids. Take Silvery Barbs.
No, don't.
Silvery
They're really
Barbs.
upset.
Ooh, take Silvery Barbs.
It's
Take
almost
Silvery
better than
Barbs.
Counterspell. Almost.
Elliot, take Silvery Barbs.
Don't call them by their names.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Dick is going to I don't know. Are these rats like real rats, or are they like
They look
horrible?
like rats to you.
Are they like zombie rats or like regular rats?
They look bad. They look like they're gross ghost zombie rats.
Okay. Ghost zombie rats. Oh, this is not really what I want to do, but probably what I should do. Maybe? I
You
don't
need
know.
to have an above table meeting with your friends.
It's
I
like,
recommend it.
Mm-hmm.
it's like I could do the turn undead thing, but I don't know if that's too early. Like, what if 10 other rats pop out next layer rotation? You know what I mean? I feel like I should save it, but it might murder Mord. Well, no, Mord's
What are your other options, Frankie?
sneak attack the hell out of just keep pumping damage. Just, that's what I'm here to do, and I think that's what I should be doing.
Yeah.
I
And
just
then,
want folks to be aware of the rats and how much they might screw us over.
yeah, that's
I blacked out and missed the rats. What is this rat thing?
I was just gonna nod as well.
We are currently being ganked by rats. They're coming. They're biting our behinds.
Why are they biting our buttons? Where are they coming
Because
from?
Doobie is really, really not happy with us.
I really hate to say it, Frankie. Dick's got 6 seconds. What would you
I'm
like to
going
do,
to
buddy?
sneak attack Strahd,
Okay, great.
and I have advantage from Vifa.
Well, and you also have advantage from Egbert being very within 5 feet.
Okay.
That means 2 advantages, right? It means you
That
get
means
to
an
roll.
auto crit, right?
Definitely no.
A 25 to hit.
That will do it.
Ha!
All right. So once more, I get to do the clickety clackety. My favorite part of playing a rogue, and I'm upset you're taking this away from me, Doobie.
Clickety clackety.
Ooh.
How we doing? That looks like a lot.
28 psychic damage.
28 psychic damage.
Got 2 6s and a 5, baby.
That's hot.
Good things.
Thank you.
Cool. You hit him. He looks just beside himself. He's like really losing his mind right now.
Can
Dick, that's-
I bonus action hide?
Sure. I'm gonna need you to do it with disadvantage at this point because he is at your level and like you just hit him.
Okay, I mean 17.
17. I mean, what's your stupid thing here, my dude?
I'll push it. I'll put it. So that's another 7. So
24.
what?
You're okay. You hide.
So he just like pops out of like this shadow that's skittering around on the floor, and a knife comes out of his hand, and then he just right back in.
Stunning. Maze, you're up.
Ooh, okie dokie. He is fully floating off of the ground.
Yeah, he is full flying. No floating about it.
I'm going down there. I want to hit him. I want to hit him with this sword so bad, and I'm too far away no matter what. So
If you would like to make a running jump to try to hit him in the air, you can certainly do that.
I would love to do that.
Pop off. Make an athletics check, please. Or acrobatics, whatever floats your boat.
Oh, that'll be athletics.
What happened there?
27.
Okay, my question to you is, are you trying to jump, hit, and like land back down, or are you trying to like squirrel on his back, stab? Where are we at right now?
I feel like the longer I can keep the sword as close to him as possible, the better for us.
It is
So,
bad news.
Yeah. I guess really my goal would be to like impale him with the sword through the shoulder or something so I can hang on.
Sure, not going to happen like that. But I will.
Yeah.
You can use one
That's
of your
what I'm
attacks.
trying to do though.
Either you can make 2 attacks, or you can do 1 attack to grapple and then a second attack with advantage. If you manage the grapple.
Yeah, okay.
Cool. First one's going to be a grapple attack, which is athletics.
I'm really good at that.
I know.
Here's hoping. Okay. 21.
21, you grapple, so your second attack can be with advantage. Ooh, this is bad.
Woo-hoo! Guess who crits on a 19? It's
Yeah.
me.
Yes.
Ah. Ow.
All right.
Okay. $16 damage.
16 radiant damage, which is different.
Yeah.
So that's 31, 32. At the end of your turn, Maze, he is going to use a legendary action to move, letting go of Egbert. Egbert, you are... I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Even though I'm certainly unconscious?
Are you unconscious? No, you didn't take that damage.
Yeah.
Oh,
beat it till
no, I was
remarked
already
it.
down.
When
I
did
was
you go
down.
down?
The first round, when it was like 24 and then 12 or something?
Okay.
Egbert had 19 and
Okay.
then got that.
So you're gonna auto fail and take 1 death save failure.
Okay.
As he
Alright.
drops you and gets the heck out of there. Egbert, it becomes your turn again. I need you to make a death save throw, please. So, folks at home, I don't think we've gotten to this yet. A death save is when you're unconscious, you get to save 3 death save failures, which is a d20, a 10, a 9 and below is a failure. A 10 and up is a success. A nat 1 is 2 failures. Egbert cannot get a nat 1 right now. And nat 20, you're up with 1 hit point. So go ahead, Egbert.
Got it.
12.
Great. That is 1. So you have 1 failure and 1 success. Woo!
I'm
All
going
right.
to throw up.
The pants are peed. There's no going back.
Pants are pooped.
Mord looks
I totally forgot about Mord.
mad. Mord looks...
But how is the dog?
The dog is fine.
Kill that dog, Vivian.
I can't... The best thing about Faithful Hound is that I literally can't do anything about it. It can't do any damage. And it's not
I'm so
concentration.
sorry. I'm so confused about how Egbert is down. I'm so sorry. I know it's been established, but I missed some crucial moments.
I don't think it was announced when Egbert went unconscious. So I think
Okay.
we just missed it. But I don't know. There's a lot happening.
I was going to say, I heard you, Egbert.
There's a lot going on.
Egbert announced it.
I thought the silvery barbs had prevented that, but I guess it had since happened.
I think
it happened before Silvery Barbs.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was almost like, do we just Gabriel death save now? Because they were like so many over their 19.
Well, here we are now. Mord is going to... What's Mord going to do? Mord's going to move his hand, and his hand's going to punch Strahd and miss on a nat 1 and then miss again on a 3.
Oh.
Mord is furious. Mord's like, this is quite enough.
Get it together, Mord.
His bonus action. Mord can do another thing. Mord's just gonna... Hold on. Mord's gonna miss again. Mord's having a rough time. And then again. Great. Mord's doing bad.
What dice are you using?
They've not been rolling well for Strahd either. Bad all around.
Yeah, maybe keep using those, actually.
You know what I mean? Irina is close enough. She is currently shackled to this table. Is going to make a strength check. Is not going to go very well for her.
Oh, girl.
Ooh. That's a lie. She snaps one of the shackles off and then uses her hand to snap another one. And she looks at Strahd and is like, I'm coming for you. He looks mad. Okay.
Sucks to suck.
It does.
She is so hot. Wow.
So, Egbert, your shadow is detached from you. It makes another attack. You get another death save failure. I would like you to please make a history check, and you may do so with advantage.
History check. Okay. +4 to history. With advantage. 11.
With an 11, I'm going to, for just this one, I'm going to let you have expertise. So double your proficiency bonus. So add another 3 to that, which will bring you to 14. With a 14, Egbert, you are unconscious, barely clinging to life, can feel something like tugging you towards an end. But this hit for just a second as the shadow like connects with you again. There's a flicker at the back of your mind of maybe it's not a curse. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it wasn't given to you to curse you. Maybe it was given to you to protect you. And I think you think that the reason it was ripped away from you so easily was because you've always kind of wanted it gone. But now, having it gone, what do you think Egbert wants in this moment?
It's like it's become a piece of himself that is now missing.
Go ahead and make an athletics check.
And 19?
With a 19, Egbert, this thing comes to hit you again, and as soon as it touches you, you bring it back into yourself. This is you. This is yours. This is not for anyone to take away from you. This isn't even something for you to get away from. It's you. And you suck that energy back into yourself. And I'm going to have you make a Constitution saving throw. Go ahead and do so with advantage.
Whew.
$13.
With a 13, you're not stable. You're not up with any hit points. One of your death save failures is gone. And this shadow is no longer attacking you. You feel like if you were able to get back up, you could access your rage again. And if you get back up, you won't have a -2 to your strength anymore.
Did Edgar just save himself with the power of self-love?
Yes. Yes.
Maybe. All right. Okay. So that's that happens on Egbert's. That happens on the lair action. Okay. I need everybody to make dexterity saving throws.
That's a 4.
That's a 4. Okay. How's everybody else?
4 on the die.
You don't have to.
7. I doubt that helps.
Yeah.
And
How's
18.
18.
14.
15.
Also 15.
Okay. The only person who passed is Agnes. Who wants to roll a little luck check for the group?
I mean, I can.
Do it.
$17.
This DC has been 18 for the entirety of this, and only recently has it dropped by 1 for reasons I can explain later. You see Strahd building and building and building, looking really like murderous. He has taken the tome back from Egbert, so like has his whole axe in his hand.
Am I still attached to him? I can't be.
No, you were probably dropped with Egbert when he moved away, but
That makes more sense.
you land. But it's still everybody. But Mord gets a +10. And does it, Mord? You see Mord looks up and goes, "Not today. Not again." And
What happened to you, Mord?
this like helix of blue energy smacks Strahd's very powerful fireball spell out of the sky.
Ooh. Oh. Yeah.
You were all about to deal. Everybody but Agnes was about to take 10d6 damage.
Ooh. Yeah.
How's everyone's hit points right now? Is everyone, Agnes, what's your hit points at?
58.
Maze?
31.
Egbert is unconscious. Dick?
38.
Bifa?
38.
Awesome. Great.
10d6. Goddamn.
Upcast as hell.
Yes, not good. Not good, not good, not good. Okay. He is...
He's gonna give up?
Strahd goes, I'm so sad about my fire.
He goes, I don't like it. Strahd disappears.
So many feelings.
Strahd disappears. Can't see him.
No.
God damn it.
Bifa, that's you.
That's me?
That's you. You hear Mord say, "We need to find the book, kill the book, kill him, deal with his coffin."
Okay. That's really good to know, Mord.
Mord, I'm sensing you've done this before.
Yeah, I have a lot of
Lots of
follow-up
research.
questions for you, Mord.
It's
A
all
lot.
research based. What?
Oh, my question do be, mechanically, whatever he did to disappear, I couldn't sue silvery barbs. That
You
spell.
cannot.
But
You cannot.
Okay.
But you can make an Arcana check to understand what happened.
I would have to. Well, big fat 4.
You don't know.
Cool.
He's not here.
Guys, he disappeared. He's not here. Well, time to go home. Everybody pack up. Okay, I'm freaking out. Oh, I would please like to heal Egbert, please, with healing heals.
Yep.
I will do it. Let me double check before I say this, but I think I will do it at the 3rd level. Nope, I'm gonna do it at 2nd level. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
2nd level healing word on little Eggberg because we protect Eggberg at all costs. We decided at the very beginning that was going to be how we do this.
Great. So Egbert's going to regain 11 hit points from that. Egbert, you are back up and conscious.
Eggberg, you missed it. We killed Strahd. He's gone. Just kidding. But we have to get your book back.
It's not time for jokes, beef.
Sorry, I don't know. I panicked. I didn't know what to do, Eggberg. I was really upset that you were dead. And that's how I process my feelings is with jokes that are usually not funny. It's why I am guitarist, not stand-up comedian.
Okay.
I'm much funnier in my native language. What, God? Yes?
You're all set. That's your turn?
I think so.
Great. Agnes, you can make Arcana too to understand what's up.
Oh, not again! He will not do this again. What a coward you are! She's screaming into the abyss. Arcana check, yes. I do that. Arcana. Okay, that's gonna be 21.
21. You see that he used some sort of combination of the ability to turn into something else and then move through a wall down here that is not solid. There's some sort of secret situation somewhere down here.
Great. Agnes has like all of her spyware out, and she's like, "Ah, yes, he disappeared this way and then went into that wall over there, and there are two things that propelled him." And she's like pointing and whispering and turning in a circle, and then moves over to the wall.
Great. Go ahead and I'll say with a 21 Arcana, you put your hand out where he was,
Mm-hmm.
and your hand kind of goes right through it.
Excellent. I look at the group. Shall we?
Okay.
And I go through.
Okay. Agnes goes through. Agnes, it doesn't seem like you have anything, but you're just going. So you can use a dash to get out there.
Great. I use a dash, and then I use my action to light her up, baby.
Light what up? Your action would be to move twice. You need to use your whole turn to get to the other room. You are in a hallway.
Can I? So you're saying I'd have to use an action to move again to get into the room. Right now I'm just in the hallway.
Correct.
Can I stay in the hallway and light up my raven staff?
You can. There's nobody in the hallway.
I'm getting prepared.
Okay. I don't know how long it lasts, so give me a sec.
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah. How does that work mechanically?
No, it lasts for 10 minutes. So yeah, you light it up. You're carrying sunlight. But that is the end of your turn. Dick, you are up. Dick, go ahead and make an intelligence-based check, whichever one you want.
Whichever one I want.
Whichever one you want. It's up to you.
That's a 23 investigation.
23 investigation. You think wherever Agnes is going, you could go to by jumping through the curtain again.
Through the curtain?
Oh, never mind. I'm lying to you. I'm so sorry.
That is gone.
Yeah. Mord had dispelled it. So just kidding.
So there's a curtain in front of me then?
No.
Dick will run after Agnes.
Great. Just for sake of moving us through, is anyone doing anything besides just trying to get to the other room?
I think Egbert is going to take a deep breath before moving and try to access his rage without being prompted.
Egbert, you find it so easy.
Whoa!
Egbert slips back into a rage, and everybody is going to move back into this other room. And Irina snaps off the rest of her chains and follows you. Mord comes in trailed by his hand. And Dick is here. The swarms of rats don't come through because they're slow. Agnes makes her way over here. In fact, you guys are all over here instead. So I'm just going to go through initiative because of the readied actions in this room.
Because of the ready actions in this room are words you just said.
Hideous.
I meant them.
You said
I knew we had to be prepared.
readied actions in this room.
Okay. Yes. So as you all walk into this room, that would have been it would have gone back up to Agnes. So that means okay. Agnes, you're holding the sunlight, so they can't even get near you. They can't get near any of you. These creatures, instead of taking their ready action the way that they were going to, recoil from the light. And then everybody else runs in. Okay. All right. I do now need everybody to make dexterity saving throws. This is the big one, y'all. Mort is out of counterspell range in this current moment.
This isn't a situation where I could use my Misty Escape reaction, right?
Can you remind me what that is?
When I take damage, so we're not taking damage, this is just a saving throw.
You will be taking damage.
Okay, when I take damage, I turn invisible and teleport up to 60 feet until start of my next turn or until I attack or cast a spell.
So once you take damage, you can tell me where you want to go.
Okay.
It's a DC 18. Who passed?
So do I have to roll?
Everyone rolls.
Did not pass.
That's a nat 1.
Okay, nobody passed? Okay,
Hey, good job, us.
here we go, y'all.
Go team. He's running together.
All one, Strahd. You ain't got nothing.
Okay,
Got
that
shit.
is 24 damage to everybody.
But do I
You
turn
still,
invisible?
you still take the damage.
Okay.
What
Right.
kind of damage?
Fire.
Yeah, okay, that'll do it.
Did you say
24? Well, we can divide that between all of us, right? So we
No.
each get like
You each
a
take
little?
24. But Agnes, as your reaction, you can teleport 60 feet and you are invisible. So where do you want to go? You're not going to be able to be invisible while holding the thing that makes sunlight. But you can still teleport.
Can I ask you to be a little bit above table? I also have Hex as a reaction. Is that going to do anything to him, though?
You can't see him.
I can't?
Nope.
So I can't cast Hex?
No.
Okay.
He's currently hidden. You can't see him.
And I have to be able to see him to cast Hex.
Correct.
Everybody still up?
Is anyone unconscious? Irina goes down.
I am
Yeah, I thought
technically still up.
Yeah, I'm still up. I just go to the opposite corner just so we have like eyes and ears and coverage.
Great.
I am down.
Egbert's out.
Down again.
No.
Protect Egbert at all costs. Ah!
Agnes, moving, you can see Strahd hiding in this niche down here.
Amazing.
Okay, so that was a ready to action. These other guys couldn't get next to you. Agnes, it's your turn.
Incredible. I have an action and a movement. Like I have my full turn.
You have an action. Yeah, you have your whole turn. Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay, great. The thing's still lit, right?
Yeah?
Is that affecting him at all?
Or you gotta move closer.
Great. I get right up to him.
Cool. You move closer. It definitely looks like it affects him.
I've been waiting for this moment the whole time I've been in this ridiculous world that you've dragged me to, you insatiable monster.
He looks at you still just a mess. He goes, I chose you. I chose all of you, and you've been disappointments. You're all disappointments. And now you'll die
Julie.
like the others.
Was that an action? That wasn't an action what I've done, right?
Nope.
Okay, I have Thirsting Blade. as my Eldritch invocation. Now, I was a little confused because I forget what my packed weapon is. Is it my towny, guys?
Yes.
Great. I take my full stature and I use Thirsting Blade on my talents and I attack.
Do it.
Can I do that with Divine Smite?
You have to hit to use Divine Smite.
Okay. Oh.
We're all getting a little shaky here.
Okay. What do I add to my... that? Like, this is just rolling to see if I attack, right? Do I add anything to it?
Yeah, your strength and your proficiency.
Okay, so sorry. Thank you. That's going to be a 19.
Yeah, you hit.
Incredible. Okay, now I use Divine Smite. Add 2 D. Oh, God. Add. I don't know what that says.
What are you trying to do?
Figure out how to use Divine Smite and figure out how to roll how much damage I give this.
What level of Divine Smite do you want to use?
As high a level as I can.
What's your highest spell level?
3.
So...
But I don't have any level 3 spell slots left. Does that matter?
Yes. What's the highest spell slot you have?
1.
Okay, so you can add 2d8.
Okay.
And then what does Thirsting Blade give you? Anything?
Yes, I believe it's a double attack. I still have it up. You can attack with your pack weapon twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action on your turn.
Okay, so yeah, you can hit again.
Hit again before I roll damage?
Yeah, I'll keep track of your damage.
Okay. That is a 13.
13 to hit?
Yeah.
Not gonna do it.
Okay. But I get to hit once.
Yes, you're gonna roll 1d4 and 2d8.
Great. Thank you.
The wee woos.
The wee woos.
Can you all hear the wee woos?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mia, let me know if you want me to roll for you.
Okay, that's going to be 13.
Cool. Plus strength or dexterity, whichever one you're using.
Is that my attack bonus?
No, it's just the little plus number you have under strength or dexterity.
Okay. They're both 1, so.
Okay, so you do 14 damage. This dude is looking bad. Like, really bad. You hear Mort scream, like, Strahd's casting fire, these, like, other vampire spawn are, like, screaming. You've got sunlight glowing, and you just wail on him. He looks...
With my talents.
With your talents, he looks really, really bad. You hear Mord go, "The book! Don't forget about the book!" That is the end of Agnes's turn, but it is Dick's turn.
Where is the book?
Strahd is holding it.
So if I were a librarian, it would be in the Strahd section
Yes.
of the nonfiction.
Mm-hmm.
Very real, actual book.
Dewey, did I, like, how did I attack him with my, I'm just trying to, like, is he lying down? Is he still standing up? Am I, like, because I attacked him with my feet, essentially.
You tell me how you hit him, but he's still standing.
Just in case he's still standing?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I think I kicked him.
Great.
I'm imagining something like a kangaroo, but
Yeah.
with blood.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Incredible.
Sweet. All right, Dick. What are you up to?
I can see Strahd.
Strahd is like behind the coffin, so you don't have great line of sight, but you can move. You've got the movement to go there.
Yeah, I'll get line of sight. I don't know if I want to close the gap here. Can I the coffin's so tall I can't see over it. Is that right?
Yeah. But you can move around the side and get a clear shot.
Okay, we'll do that. Dick will round the coffin and he'll say, "I've read that book, Crumb. I've seen better writing in the alphabet soup." And he will steady and roll with advantage, and will. Oh no! I'll use a lucky because I don't think a 13 is gonna hit. I can't not hit after a quippy one-liner.
We believe
That would be bad writing, Doobie. Bad writing.
Oh, what did I do?
You wrote this horrifying campaign.
17 to hit.
A 17 hits. Are you hitting the book or are you hitting him?
I'm hitting the book.
Oh, shit. Yeah, okay.
I'm hitting the book. And I'm sneak attacking the book because the book is next to Agnes, who's an ally.
The book is next to Agnes.
And I crit on books because of my subclass as a librarian.
So close. So close.
If anybody crits on books, it's Egbert. No offense, Frankie.
I'm offended.
Sorry about it.
21 plus 5 is 26 psychic damage.
To the book?
Yay.
Dick. It's been a wild journey.
Been a wild.
It's been a wild journey. You know, you showed up here feeling real confident. And then a bunch of shit happened, leaving you feel less confident. And then on top of that, you've been having these weird visions, these strange hallucinations, visions. You're not even sure. And you've had this kind of back and forth with Agnes for a little bit now. But in this moment, as you close the space, as your ally is standing there, kicks Strahd in just the right way to angle the book towards you. I think you too have this feeling of like, were you shown something as punishment? Or did something choose you to see? And I think in that moment, as you steady yourself, you feel that like weird eldritch energy shift and transform into something that like feels like maybe this is what you were always supposed to do. Tell me what happens to this book.
The dagger flies out of Dick's head as he thinks about the creature telling him he's not the one, and he goes, and it fires in like a spiral, and as it lands in the book, like, and shoots through from like the hole that the dagger makes, like an explosion of like dark, spindly tentacles just like fire out from both sides and just shred the book asunder before wrapping into a circle and disappearing.
Woo!
Strahd lets out a blood-curdling scream. Agnes, this dude that you've had these, like, back and forths with that, like, is Dick just like every other guy that you've met and had to deal with. And in this moment, the two of you, like, working together to bring this man to his knees, literally and figuratively. Something new opens up there.
Can
Yeah.
Can I ask for something super special here? Can I ask that I make a intimidation roll to see if I can draw Strahd's attention?
Sure. Do it with advantage. He's really messed up about this book. It looks like it has damaged some sort of, like, integral part of him.
That is a 14, and we will push if I'm allowed. That's a dirty 20.
His eyes whip right over to you.
Dick says, I'll tell you what I told the young Bruce the Noose Caboose. Go fuck yourself, man. And just, like, opens up, arms wide.
Strahd's like, consumed with fury. He's a smart dude. It looks like he's lost a lot of that intelligence in this, as, like, everything starts to fall apart. His empire that he's built. Maze, it's your turn.
Yep. It sure is. I wanna stab him real good.
Great, yeah. Make an athletics check to hop the coffin.
Let's go coffin hopping.
26.
You hop right over the coffin, land on the other side, pop off.
Pardon. 21 to hit.
That'll do it.
And 15. I just want to stick him.
15 is not gonna do it. But you can go ahead. Or 15 damage?
15 damage.
15 damage. That's with the sun sword, so that's 30 damage.
Mm-hmm.
You, Mace, you fought zombies for a really long time, right? You've done a whole bunch of crazy shit in your lifetime. This might have been the craziest thing that's ever happened to you. Going through some woods and mist, finding these people, and now this guy. What does it look like as you knock Strahd von Zarovich unconscious?
Oh, I want to do the funniest thing, though. Sorry. I pummel punch him.
Just
right in the jaw.
He crumples to the ground. His body dissolves into a mist that rises up and does not travel very far. You all see it settle right back inside that coffin behind you. Egbert, you're up next.
Does that mean death saving throw?
Yes.
Theoretically speaking, if Agnes were to force feed Egbert an 11 drop,
Agnes would have to go do that, but yes, it would work.
would that work? Okay, just curious. Just
That's good to know because that is a nat 1.
No!
But you just got knocked unconscious.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Okay. Egbert has 2 death save failures. On a third, Egbert will be gone.
Protect Egbert at all costs.
Mord drops to his knees, trying to resuscitate Irina, and throws, because Bifa's gonna go next, looks up at you, Bifa, and grabs the thigh bone and uses some sort of like thaumaturgy to sharpen it into a point and hands you back a thigh bone stake and says, through the heart. He manages to stabilize Irina. Strahd is unconscious and can't
do anything.
do anything.
Debilitated. Gone.
And doesn't roll high enough for that save. Bifa, you're up next.
I feel like a tiny child on Christmas morning with this stabby thigh bone gilded stake in my hand. I'm assuming, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm assuming he meant the body, like Strahd's body, and not go stab through the heart of like the mist in the coffin, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I will go over to there. This is sick as hell, dude. And I obviously still have my guitar, so I want to do one of those, on like the hokey like wind up thing where they do like the really big like arm circle to play a chord to strum. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I want to do a big arm circle strum and then stab him in the heart.
Bifa.
Yes.
You've gone through a journey here.
Yes.
It's been a crazy time. Kind of a fun one. You've met Babali Saga, who you love.
She's so cool.
So cool. You've done some insane shit.
I have.
And now, a dude who used to be cool, who revealed himself only to be horrifically lame and boring.
Yeah. Kind of a dud.
You feel a sense of purpose like none you have felt before as you drive this stake through this ancient vampire's heart. Strahd's eyes pop open, look at you for just a second and go, "It was you. I chose right." And he falls to ashes inside of his coffin.
Can I do something real fucking Catholic real quick?
Yeah.
I want to
Go ahead,
scoop
buddy.
up a handful of those ashes. Does it feel like the danger's gone? Like, is this like okay, good. I want to scoop up all the ashes and solemnly go around to everyone and do a little X on all of our foreheads. Like, we are the vampire killers now. And we must remember, even vampires, it comes from the dust, it goes to the dust. And I'll mark all of our heads. Now we're bonded forever, no matter what dimension we end up in or how many vampires we kill.
What's up,
That's
Agnes? Looks like Agnes is trying to talk. What's up, boo?
Well, I'm very touched by this ritual of sentimentality, Bifa, and I have to say, I think that shows what a remarkable journey you've been on, because I don't know that the Bifa I've met in the beginning of all of this would have done that, and I feel very connected to you and to all of you here. But I have to reject Catholicism, and Agnes does remove the cross from her forehead.
It is notably an X, not a cross, just for Bifa would not mean it in a Catholic way, even though that is the language I, as a player, would use to describe this.
Just the ritual of the ashes. Agnes was raised in a very Catholic household in Victorian England, so
There's some religious trauma there, I imagine.
Strahd is destroyed. You feel the magic of this place become untenable. Mord looks at you, shakes all of your hands, and says, I'm sure we'll meet again. For the record, my name is Mordenkainen, and you can refer to me as such. And he disappears. As you
His name is what?
Mordenkainen. If
Yeah, it's a good
nobody,
thing he left before we could make fun of that.
Mordenkainen, look him up. Incredibly famous wizard throughout D&D. Incredibly powerful. As you all ascend from the depths of Castle Ravenloft, I just want a real quick insight to how you're feeling. Just, you're not leaving this land just yet. I have an epilogue. But as you ascend to the surface, like out the front doors of this horrendous castle that has only stood for like tyranny the whole time Barovia has existed. Strahd defeated. You can feel things lifting as you walk out the door. The sun is rising for the first time in centuries here. Just want to hear like a quick little snippet of how you're feeling post this encounter. I'm gonna go down my list. Let's start with Bifa.
Eva. Eva's feeling a lot of things very intensely. I think she's feeling really proud of herself and her friends for having just killed Big Baddie Badass. She's also feeling a little bit apprehensive of like, well, clearly this adventure is over. And the part of her that thinks narratively is like, well, it would make sense for us all to go back home. But Biva's not sure if she wants that, and not sure if she wants, she like doesn't want, she didn't want the band to break up yet, and she's not sure if she as an individual is done with this place yet or not. So I think she's feeling pride and excitement and adrenaline and like connection to her friends, and also the fear of losing all of that.
Absolutely. Egbert, how you feeling?
Still unconscious.
Somebody wakes you up. Yeah.
Inside. Okay, great. Egbert feels. Hasn't dawned on Egbert that this means perhaps the end of the road, and that he might not see these people again. Egbert is focused on the fact that without rage, he raised his hand against a consuming evil and nearly died for it, but would not have changed that choice for his friends, and chose his rage out of free will. Egbert feels like a new sense of reality and will never look at his curse the same way again. And is no longer a worm researcher, is a monster hunter.
woo!
Ooh, I got shivers.
Yeah.
So good. Dick.
I think Dick is just kind of basking in the glow of the sun and kind of looking around at all of his friends. He's surprisingly not thinking about the future. He's just kind of enjoying this moment. And I don't even think he has like a quippy one line or a thought going through his head. He's just sitting there looking at all of his friends and just thinking, we did it. Yes. I have friends now. I am a detective. That's good enough.
And I think, Dick, you know you're good at your job. Maze, how you feeling?
I think that Maze doesn't really know how to feel. She's like beat to hell and hobbling out into the first light of day she's seen in a while and kind of just like dazed and confused more than anything else, but sort of relieved and also a little sad and also a little like I just want to take a nap, you know.
I do. Yeah, absolutely. Um, and bring us home there, Agnes.
Yeah. Agnetha, Agnesitha? Agnesitha?
Agnes.
Is having also a lot going on. She's feeling this sense of like great relief and kind of like more freedom in her body than I think certainly than Agnes has ever felt, and also certainly more than Agatha has ever felt. I think like Agatha has been so used to hiding and staying inside of her disguise as Agnes and kind of separating in that way, and therefore like has been very attached to what she believes as like a higher moral compass than the world and the way that it's run that she comes from. But she's starting to see kind of like the underbelly of all that, and after defeating through the act of community and through the act of people working together and not hiding from one another but showing each other who they really are, that's what defeated this power hungry, energy sucking, life draining vampire monster. And this is like the biggest monster, the most concentrated version of power that Agnes has defeated, and it just put her world really in perspective, and kind of really like this deep shift is happening in Agatha where she's realizing that maybe instead of focusing on bringing down bad guys, instead of focusing on bringing people down and using the same methods that they're using, right, and just perpetuating the same violence and attachment to power, like maybe instead of that she'll invest into the community that she's been in and her families and their children and the next generation, and do more in terms of education and working with young people in that way, and reinvigorate the community she's in rather than just focusing on the bad parts of it.
That's beautiful, y'all. You stand outside of Castle Ravenloft. You see the sun rise over this strange demi-plane. But for the first time, you don't see any mist. You see nothing surrounding Barovia, nothing keeping it here, nothing keeping the people here. You see in the courtyard below the figure of a young woman that you know fairly well. You see Irina rushing towards this tall, handsome man with a sword strapped to his belt, rush towards her and pick him up in her arms. You've never seen this man in real life, but I think everyone knows that the souls of Sergei and Tatiana are reunited once more. And as you watch this world crack open, as you see these people leave their homes and their villages and start moving, not towards mist, but towards long, winding roads, towards whatever comes next, above your heads, you see floating in mid-air a pixelated sign that says "Game Over," and everyone goes black. And that's it for Curse of Strahd, everybody.
Woo!
Thank you so much for coming along with us. What a wild ride. Our very first PG-13 show. Enjoy all of the light swearing. And by light, I mean, depends on which
Sometimes
one of us you
medium.
look at. Shout out to, Frank Pecoraro and Sophia Idun for the music at the top of this. Shout out to Sophia Idun for all of the incredible illustrations. Shout out to Stephen Peterson for the maps, the borders, the tokens. Shout out to you guys for being here and watching this. Shout out to everybody else in the cast. Just everybody. I can't say enough. You all are beautiful and amazing and incredibly creative people, and I am humbled and honored every day that we get to do this stuff together. So, shout out also to Gabriel Preston, Alex O'Leary, and Mia Rocchio for their fucking killer acting. And there's my F-bomb for the whole time. We were all allowed one. If you go back and count, I bet you'll get more than one. But don't tell our editors about that.
Yeah. You forgot to shout out our dope-ass benevolent DM
Oh,
who made this whole story so wonderful and fun and cool.
And designed this game system and
Oh,
wrote all the
yes.
characters.
All right, everybody, that's us over at Land of Tales. Land of Tales original is coming back in May, so be on the
Even more
lookout.
swearing in that one.
No, zero swearing. We're all going to have a little session 0 where we relearn how not to swear on camera. Thank you guys. Thanks everybody for being here. I love my job. Creepy Crew, say bye to the audience for the last time.
Bye to the audience
Bye to
for
the
the
audience.
last
For the last
time.
time.
Mwah.